Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last part, we finished up the castle that never was. Riku joined our team specifically for that world, unfortunately not here. And we reached the point of no return, and because we did that, I decided we're not going to finish the game yet. We're going to go dick around and do other stuff. Why am I here? Back where we first exited the pod and woke up near the beginning of the game. Because that treasure chest over there has something super important. It's the ultimate recipe. The ultimate recipe is the recipe you need in order to craft the ultimate weapon in this game. It requires, it's supposedly 13 plus, or 13 orichalcum plus 1 orichalcum, all those other materials, but you have to use serenity crystals, and you'll also need to use I can't remember if it's the bright or the energy crystal. I think it's the bright crystal, but it's basically required in order to cut the amount of materials you need in half. So you technically need 7 orichalcum plus. Anyway, I'm also showing off here that off screen I grinded for the materials to make the Save the King and Save the Queen equipment. These are returning with new visuals from the first game. They are not the best weapons for Donald and Goofy, but they are among the best. They have a plus version that can be crafted, and there's also some new weapons that were there in the crafting list that are stuff that we need, like, mostly post-game stuff for. So, like, we're going to go to the Coliseum. There's the Titan Cup, and there's an additional cup after we've cleared the Titan Cup. The Titan Cup, we are by ourselves, but we can do summons as much as we want. So those summons that I haven't really been touching much, I'm going to use, like, one of them. I'm going to use Genie a lot.
What?
Because Genie's good.
But what about Chicken Little?
Chicken Little sucks. I try using Stitch, and he also sucks. And I don't really want to use Peter. And I don't really want to use Peter Pan because, like, Peter Pan doesn't really help all that much. Meanwhile, Genie actively helps you destroy all these enemies. So, like, here's me trying to use Stitch.
Yeah.
His drool is a radioactive green color. I don't like that.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna play the ukulele.
It's Stitch.
I love Stitch.
Hell yeah. Where's the Stitch world?
You guys have asked this before.
I know.
And I answered the question. It's in another game. Like, it's there. We just haven't gotten there yet. I didn't land that reaction command. Okay. Also, I didn't mention it. It is something that was, like, shown on the screen when we were entering the cup, but we have a point system, so no matter what our health is, if that point reaches 0, it is an auto loss. Thankfully, they're pretty generous because they start you with, like, 300, and I don't lose anywhere near that much across this entire cup. That said, the recommended level for this is 45, and I'm going into this at about level 55 or 60.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I'm level 60 when I did this, so, like, just a little over-prepared.
Just a little bit.
You're like me, in my Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke for setting the level cap to Cynthia's.
Yeah,
ace.
instead of the 4th Elite Four member.
Or the first Elite Four member's ace.
Well,
That probably would have been a better level cap, considering how much EXP you get in that game specifically.
Fair, but the usual standard for the level caps and Nuzlocks is the final Elite Four member's ace.
Yeah.
So most people would have went with Lucian's ace of 59? Yeah, 59. So you still probably would have been kind of over-leveled by the time you got to Cynthia anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, Nuzlocke rules are still rules that you come up with at the end of the day, so you could go against the grain and be like, you know what? First Elite Four member.
I could, but not for that one.
Also, I learned at some point in this tournament that just using Final Genie and using that, like, attack that I just did basically just nukes the entire field, so, like, I'm just gonna do that a lot.
Just do that forever.
They really don't want me to use Genie.
Ow. Okay, you did
Wait.
it.
My HP is looking a little low. I'm not sure why I haven't bothered to heal. There I go.
Because
Probably
the
'cause I
last
don't-
time you got stopped in the middle of healing.
True. I did try to heal him. Oh, rocks start falling from the ceiling, and they will hurt you, and they will get in the way. I don't know if I said this during the first two cups, but the points, they don't really matter. Like, I mean, except for I think one of them, there was like a score requirement to like actually clear it. I don't even think that's true. I might just be talking out of my ass. But like the score is just kind of there for score. Like you just, I have 700 points and they mean nothing.
Where's the whose line is it anyway world?
God, please, that would be amazing.
Sora
Final
is
match is
forced to
against
play scenes from a
Hercules.
hat.
Hercules has almost 7 bars of health, so he's got like, it looks to me like 1380 HP. He sandbagged so hard in this game though. Like, you thought he might, like, he was kind of being an asshole and just kind of sandbagging in the first game. But at least at points he would actually use his invulnerability as, like, his invincibility. He doesn't even really do that in this game. Like, he leaves in his... I mean, to be fair, we are in the Underworld, so he would be theoretically more vulnerable. But he actually just kind of... He's kind of just pathetic in it. He has, like, 2 moves.
It's pretty good, thanks. Pretty good, thanks.
And he,
Not bad, not bad.
He's just, and that's one of his moves, just doing that over and over. And then the other one's just the punch. That's it. That's his 2 moves. The rocks are getting in my way more than he is.
You could really call that a 1-2 punch.
Call it an everybody 1-2 switch.
I was gonna make a 1-2 switch joke as well. You can even deflect his punch too, so like... Yeah, Herc, you kind of suck. I can't believe that you're considered a true hero and we're not.
It's because he has the power of God and anime on his side.
Oh, I didn't mention it off screen. I got an ability called Finishing Plus, and when Sora did like the swat away after that last attack, that was him using Finishing Plus. It basically means that you get 2 finishing attacks in your combo instead of 1. So it's pretty cool. I make use of it.
We?
You guys didn't
Yeah.
do shit.
We got the Genji shield, a shield for Goofy. Too bad I'm not going to bother touching it because I already have Save the King.
Alright, do it again.
We're going to do a different cup. The Goddess of Fate cup unlocks after you've done the other 3. And it is just a straight, almost no-nonsense tournament where you get
Almost?
to play almost, because each of the as it says, each of the rounds will have some slight tweaks to it. You might have a round where you have to fight in relative darkness and you can't really see too much. You'll have a round where you have to survive rather than actually wipe everything out. You might have one where you have a time limit and you have to beat them all before time runs out. But you have otherwise, you have standard everything else. Your drive gauge, your friends that you have with you. It's all very normal stuff. So, they said recommended level's 55. I'm going in to this, I believe, at level 60 or 65. Once again, just a little over-prepared. I don't remember if the enemies in this game, or in these, not this game, in these cups provide experience for the drive forms. I know that they don't provide experience for Sora. I don't know if they have, if they give you experience for the drive forms, though. Because, like, theoretically, limit form, you could gain experience by using finishers on the enemies here, but I don't know if that's the case. Maybe if someone is watching this video, as apparently people watch this Let's Play.
Hey, that's you.
Maybe you can correct me in the comments. Let me know if you can get experience for the drive forms in these, in the cups in the Coliseum.
Because it's really hard for us to Google that.
Yeah, it really is.
We're so lazy.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
Please
actually,
save us from our
I don't even have the
Let-
video open right now. That's how lazy we are.
Let's be real. That would require us to do research on Kingdom Hearts? I don't know if any of us is willing to do that.
You're the most willing of the three of us, and
And I'm still not gonna do it.
yeah. So that that speaks volumes to this game franchise.
I did research to find what enemies gave me what synthesis materials, so I could go grind off those enemies for those materials. That's about as much as I was willing to do before this recording. These shamans are really fucking annoying, by the way. They just constantly turn invincible and then constantly throw fire at you that pushes you back, so that's really cool. See, look how relentless these two are.
Yeah, they were kicking your ass a little bit.
Good enemies.
And that wasn't even the end of that round either. These couple nobodies decided to just show up too. I love when Goofy says that. He's so over the top about it. Somebody come quick! Ow. These guys are kind of annoying too if they decide they just want to spam that. That's my favorite.
Die, die, missile barrage.
I probably should have considered using reflect magic. I think that probably would have worked. I don't make good use of Reflega for most of this Let's Play because I'm stubborn and I won't change my goddamn magic command menu shortcuts. I'm stupid.
It's okay. We're all stupid.
Listen, Kingdom Hearts is a series that I enjoy, but I am no longer willing to research every aspect of it to be good at it like I used to for a brief period of time.
Yeah, you're too busy making money off of YouTube with Pokemon videos now.
I'm gonna say I like doing stuff with like Pokemon, and I like doing stuff with like some other series. Like I'll even still give Sonic that respect where like I'll look into like the mechanics and stuff behind it. Kingdom Hearts, nah, I just like the button mash. No, I'm not gonna lie. I just like the button mash. I like the
Damn.
button mash, and I like to hear Donald and Goofy say dumb shit.
So you're saying we could have just played a Dynasty Warriors game instead this whole time?
Those didn't have Donald and Goofy, though. Find me a Dynasty Warriors game with Donald and Goofy, and I will play it.
I guess I'm gonna ask Epic Games to go make that for us now.
God, could you imagine a Warriors-style game that's like a collab between Disney and Koei Tecmo?
Well, they did Zelda, so...
They did. We need Kingdom Hearts Warriors. Or, I don't know what they would call it. I mean, we got Persona 5 Scramble. Kingdom Hearts... Corral. I don't know. This is the one where you have to just survive, by the way. Oh boy, we're in darkness. Oh yeah, I paused the game for a second. I don't remember why I did that.
Because Sneezy was trying to get to your crack cocaine collection.
I think it was something involving Sneezy, but I don't remember what. I think she was just like trying to get up on my lap while I was in the middle of recording and I couldn't see. So I was like trying to look around her. That might have been it. Sneezy, why are you interrupting Passney's recording?
Meow.
I don't know where she is.
Meow.
The finale is against Hades. Hades has, just like in the first Kingdom Hearts game, more HP than any story boss in the game for some reason. He has over 8 bars of health, so he's got over 1600
Jesus.
HP. But he's also a pushover, even though this is his Underworld and he could theoretically be like invulnerable at any time. He doesn't make use of invincibility whatsoever, so you will be able to just wail on him as much as you want.
Probably because Hercules isn't here to beat him up for us. Because isn't that what we needed for the story mode?
Yeah.
We needed Hercules before, so maybe they just decided, hey, you know what? But I'm just surprised because he has invincibility frames, and he has like moments where he's invulnerable in the first game.
I don't know.
And that was when he was up above the Underworld, like he was where he wouldn't normally be able to do that for prolonged periods, so... I don't know. No, it's not. Stop asking.
Feel the heat.
Feel the heat. How was that?
That finishing plus came in handy, because that was what finished him off. If I didn't have that finishing plus, who knows how much longer that fight would have gone on for. That's why I equipped that.
We did it!
So upon finishing this, we get the Fatal Crest and an Orichalcum Plus, which we need for the Ultima weapon. That's going to be it for this part. In the next part, I'm not sure what's going to come first, the chicken or the egg here. So you'll just have to stay tuned next week to see what happens.
It'll be Chicken Little. Got it.